Hello and welcome to Learn Penang Hokkien. My name is Tim and I'm here to teach you the language. Today we learn an important grammatical aspect of Penang Hokkien known as tone Sandhi. What is tone Sandhi? Tone Sandhi refers to how syllables in Penang Hokkien change their tones under specific circumstances, such as when we create compound nouns. Take for example the word ang, which means red. To form the compound noun red shirt, we say ang sa. Notice the word ang has become ang. That's tone Sandhi. There are 4 different tones to Penang Hokkien syllables. Taking the word ang as example, we can split it to ang, 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 ang. Each tone may carry a different meaning, though often there are some tones without an assigned meaning. In this case, ang is husband, ang is red, ang is water barrel, and ang is a surname. These are the words in the citation tone. That means the basic form that you find in the dictionary. Now let's take a look at the 4 tones. The rules of tone Sandhi is pretty simple. Syllables of tone 1 and 2 Sandhi to become tone 3. Syllables of tones 3 and 4 Sandhi to become tone 1. And finally, there are some words of tone 3 that do not Sandhi. That means they remain tone 3. Now let's look at some example. As mentioned, syllables of tone 1 Sandhis to tone 3. Therefore, a word like ang, which means husband, becomes ang bo, meaning couple. Syllables of tone 2 also Sandhis to tone 3. As previously shown, a word like ang, meaning red, becomes ang sa, meaning red shirt. Syllables of tone 3 Sandhis to tone 1. So, chu, meaning house, becomes chu kia, meaning heart. Syllables of tone 4 also Sandhis to tone 1. So, kang, meaning river, becomes kang pi, meaning riverside. And finally, some words of tone 3 do not Sandhi at all. They include words like lao, meaning old. It remains lao in lao lang, meaning old man. Every time a word is placed in front of another word to form a compound, it undergoes tone Sandhi. Therefore, swa, meaning hill, becomes swa teng, meaning rural. Tu, meaning cupboard, becomes tu mui, meaning the door of the cupboard. The rule applies for words of more than 1 syllable, in which case only the final syllable changes its tone. In this example, angmotan, meaning rambutan, becomes angmotan chang, meaning rambutan tree. Words within sentences also change their tone. Only the final word of the sentence doesn't change its tone. For example, work is kang. To do is cho. However, to do work is cho kang. Go is ki. But go to do work is ki cho kang. You is Lu, but you go to do work is Lu Ki Zhou Gang. As you can see, every word changes the tone to its final syllable except the final word, which is Gang. This rule applies except when there are particles at the end. What are particles? Look at this example. The inclusion of question text, an example of a particle, does not change the tone of the final word. For example, you go to do work, right? Is Lu Ki Zhou Gang Nia. Notice that the word Gang remains Gang, it has not changed its tone. So that concludes today's lesson on tone Sandhi. For more lessons, please go to Learn Penang Hokkien on the Penang Travel Tips website. If you have any questions, you can post your questions at the Learn Penang Hokkien Facebook group. This is Tim signing off, wishing you all the best in learning Penang Hokkien and Kam Sia Lu Jie Jie.